Hello everyone. Um this is a tea update, I guess. Um I'm 1 year, 2-ish months on tea. Around 2 months, maybe it's like a month and 3 weeks, but oh well. Um so yeah, I've been trying to get on the waitlist for bottom surgery. It's going horribly as Canadian healthcare usually does. But it's okay, cause I I don't know. I'm pretty okay with tea right now, and I really like to explore more of what I found out about myself, which I guess I'll also talk about in this video. Um, but first, let's start off with what I'm noticing 1 year and a month and 3 weeks on tea. Um, so I've been building lots of muscle. I have muscles in places I didn't know I had muscle in. Or I didn't know that I could get muscle in. I've been doing push-ups and planks every day to build the muscle in my arms and shoulders because I really like that. Um, but today I woke up and I realized that my hips are narrower, which is weird because a lot of people don't talk about it, or a lot of transphobes like to spread false information that your bone structure does not change on hormones, but it does. And my hips went from being really big and curvy, and now it's narrow. Like my body is like this instead of like this, and it's so weird to look down and see that because I'm so used to having curves. I'm so used to having hips, but to look down and it's like it's just straight. Um, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I don't really like. It's not a good or bad thing to me. Like I don't mind if I have curves or not. But I don't know. I think like I had a bit of like gender euphoria because that's like, oh, that's a really masculine thing. That's so cool. Um, but I don't know. I don't think I mind like my body looking very having like a masculine like bone structure, I guess, like with wide shoulders and narrow hips. I think I really like that. I wouldn't care if I didn't get that, but like I don't know if you understand, but like if I got it, that's cool. If I don't get it, that's okay. But I got it, so that's cool, and I'm really happy. I went swimming and I took pictures of myself, and I realized my shoulders are really wide, and that's like so cool. Um, like, look, they are. I know my sweater's baggy, but look how wide it is, and like, look, it's straight. I know I still have some hips, but like my hips before were like wider than this. Like it was very curvy because I had really wide hips, but now it's like, look, it is straight, and that is so like cool and really gender uh, euphoric right now. Um, yeah, I know. I just woke up and I'm just staring down at my body. I'm just like, huh, interesting, cool, yay. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I really noticed anything else on T, cause like, I mean, like I'm still growing body hair. I'm still growing facial hair. My hairline's still kind of receding. I don't know, but like all those are have already started and they're still happening. It's just very very little. It'll take a few years for my body hair to like figure itself out. Um, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I noticed that I've been sweating more. Like pre-T, I never sweat. I think it became a safety hazard that I never sweat because the body regulates its temperature and cools itself down by sweating. So if you don't sweat, you're just gonna overheat and die, which is what I did before T. I overheated and died. But now during the summer, especially during the heat wave, I did not overheat and die. I actually sweated and it felt horrible because I was allergic to my own sweat, but I think it felt pretty good. Like I didn't faint at all. Um, and I don't know if anyone else notices or if it's just me because pre-T I never sweated. Sweated a word? I'm not sure, but yeah. Um, and yeah, my face structure is like pretty masculine. I was cosplaying as like a male character, Ash from Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, huh, I actually look like a dude in this outfit. I mean, like, I know it's like hard to tell because my hair's really long, but like when I dress as a dude, I actually look like a dude, and I think that's really cool. Um, oh yeah, my fat has been redistributing, so my butt is like has flattened out. My legs are being filled with more muscle than fat now. I mean, they're still big, but it's like it's not squishy. Um, and that's pretty cool. Um, I do like being like squishy because I'm a really feminine boy, but I think I think I would just get like surgery in the future to fix like the parts I want to fix. Cause like if I want a bigger butt or if I want to like bigger boobs, I could just get implants for that or whatever surgery I've been looking up before, like just like redistribution, where they take fat from elsewhere in your body and then inject it into where you want it. Which is cool. I'd probably go with that route than an implant because I don't like foreign objects in my body. Um, but yeah, like I would rather. I was talking to my doctor and they were like, "So if you don't want your fat to redistribute, do you want to stop?" And I don't want to stop because I'd rather it's like I would rather have all the other changes of chi happen and then I can wait to fix what I don't like, which can just be fixed with surgery because the pros of all the things I want to happen on T outweigh the stuff that I don't want to happen on T. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue taking T, and then in the future, once all the like T effects do go through, because I think it takes around 5 years to experience for like the whole like thing to all happen, because different things happen at different stages. But once everything has actually happened, I can figure out what I actually don't like, and then reverse it with like makeup or surgery or something else, or like I don't know, like I know that there's like surgery can do to like replant the hair in my head if I don't want my hairline to recede. I think I'm fine with how it recedes. Like I don't think I have any genes that would make me go bald early cuz like my dad still has hair and he's pretty old and well my grandpa's balding now but he's old so I I think before when he's younger he didn't bald so quickly. So I think I'm good. I think I'm safe. If not, I know there's lots of medication, lots of things I could take to stop that from happening. But right now, I'm pretty cool with how things were going on T. And um yeah, I'm just trying to get on the waitlist for bottom surgery for metodioplasty. So this is I went on a little self-discovery in the past month where I learned the term Salmacian, which are people who transition from like their binary sex to having mixed set of genitals so they could have like a penis and a vagina or penis and boobs or um just have just androgynous um sex characteristics. And that's something that I want. I've always wanted that. I just didn't know there was a word for it. And now I know there's a word for it. So I'm gonna tell my doctors and see if they could help me with that. I've already thought about surgery, and so I won't get top surgery. I'll just get metodioplasty, and I'll just keep my vagina and keep all my internal sex organs, which is doable in metodioplasty, and even doable in phalloplasty, because basically, to take away the vagina, they just take all the organs out and then they sew it closed. I can just say to not sew my vagina closed, and on metodioplasty, I should still be able to use it. I don't know about getting pregnant though. I mean, okay, I can get pregnant if I keep my organs in, but I don't know about giving birth. But I think that will be like an issue in the future that future me will figure out. Like, there's other ways of having kids if I can't naturally give birth. I don't think I want to naturally give birth. That sounds horrifying, anyways. But yeah, that's like something I will solve in the future. But for now, I'm pretty happy that I discovered being Salmation and that being Salmation is a thing and that I'm not alone in wanting this for myself. Um, I don't, every time I think about or say the word Salmation, I keep on thinking about a salamander Dalmatian. So I've been using the term there's different terms for this. The most common one is just being Salmation, but you can call it being bisex or Aphrodisian. And I think the term Aphrodisian sticks more with me, maybe because it doesn't remind me of a salamander dog. Um, so yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I don't think I will use Salmation or Aphrodisian as a gender identity, but just a description of the body that I want to be. Cause as you can see by my flag over there, I identify as bi gender, identifies both male and feminine. Not really female, cause I know that gives me dysphoria, but some sort of feminine gender that I'm still working on. But I do know it is a feminine gender, not female but feminine. And I think being bigender would is my gender identity, and Aphrodisian is just a description or a label to give the type of body that I have and that I want. Um, and I've been pretty happy with this discovery. I've been embracing being Aphrodisian. I've I've joined a Salmation Discord server and I've been talking to them and it's been pretty cool. I've mostly been lurking, but I did say hi. Um yeah, I'm just really happy that about where I am with my tea, really happy with where I am with my identities. And um yeah, I just now I'm on the step to getting surgery so I can be who I want what it to like so I can have the body that I want to have, and that involves talking to my doctor and trying to explain to them that I want this body. Because in the past, I would explain like without saying Salmation, because I never heard that term, but I'd say like, oh, I want to keep my vagina, but I want to have a penis. And then a lot of doctors would be like, well, that sounds like you're indecisive, so come back next year and see if you still want the same thing. Or, well, if you're indecisive, maybe we shouldn't put you on T either. Or, just come back when you're mentally stable. And so that's the issues that I've been running into. And um yeah, that's just the stuff I've been having issues with, and I really hope that my doctors now are understanding, open-minded, um, not judgmental. I know that my nurse practitioner, my general doctor, who's just a nurse practitioner, um, but she is technically my main doctor. She's really understanding. She's really open-minded. And I'm really grateful about that. I'm just worried about my doctor who's in charge of my testosterone because that clinic in the past has told me that I'm indecisive. Like, it wasn't that specific doctor, but it was like another doctor, but from the same clinic, you know? So I'm gonna try to get as much information about it as I can, do some research, compile some stuff, show them that I really want this body type and that I'm not indecisive. I've wanted this for multiple years. I just finally have the name for it. And like the surgery technically can work cuz it's not like it's not like I want phalloplasty where I need once like an extra 5 inches. I'm fine with having a smaller size. I just don't want them to sew up my vagina. And a lot of trans people has gotten um that option to not sew up their vagina. So I can get that option. It's just, people just hearing that I want to be bisex and be like, oh well, maybe then you're just confused. So yeah, I'm gonna explain it to them. Hopefully they will understand. It's it's gonna be another journey of proving myself to people again, but I'm pretty sure more people will support me this time than last time. So, yeah, that's my update on my testosterone, my update on my gender identity, my and just my identity uh in general with my body and stuff. Um, yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks for all of the support. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.